Alright, hi guys, this is Fireflower Tarot. I'm starting slowly, so I won't be doing like readings too frequently, but I hope that they really speak to you, and I do. Let me just go ahead and get started. Just a second here. Alright. So let's see who I'm going to be drawing for today. Yellow is Sun, Gray is Moon, and Red is Rising. Like here, actually. This. No, let me just do it again. I'll get my mind straight. Do it until it makes sense. Okay, so let's figure out what the moon sign is. If I drop it right. Nope. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's do this for Gemini Sun, Virgo Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Yep. Let me just make sure one thing here. Meditate while you wait. Get into good energy, okay? Seriously, let us take a minute. Okay. Gemini Sun, Virgo Moon, Aquarius Rising. Alright, so I'm only drawing for people of that exact combination. I like to do my readings really specific. And on top of that, everybody's got a different style for me. I like getting led by members, so this is my like card setup. So basically it's 3 columns, and I'm gonna let Spirit tell me which decks to pull from. Oh, there goes that. Okay, so some of this, one at a time, just a second. It says 30, but I'll take that as 3. So one of these, and which one? 5 is not all 3 of these. Let's do that. Okay. So I like to also draw on how many cards I'm going to pull from each. Or no, not how many cards, how many times I'm going to shuffle it. So zero, 0, and 4. Interesting. So I'm just going to shuffle this one 4 times. Let's do that. oracle decks. This one's a tarot deck, so I like to do 8 cards. So I'm going to do 4 tarot, and then I'm going to use these to clarify. So I'm not going to shuffle it because that's what I was told, but I'm going to pull from top, middle, bottom, top. So let it be known, for oracle decks, I don't read them in reverse, so if it comes out in reverse, I'm going to make it straight, but tarot deck cards I will read in reverse. So this one I'll pull from top and bottom. Yeah. And I use these as clarifiers for the cards above. Okay, what do we have here? All right, so Gemini Sun, Virgo Moon, Aquarius Rising. Queen of Swords upright, the Fool reversed, 6 of Pentacles upright, and 4 of Pentacles reversed. Give me a minute to meditate on this here. Okay. Okay, I think this is a calling for you to be a little bit more vulnerable. So Queen of Swords is a very defensive card. Like, I think of the queens as cards that will go to the end of the world to support their respective kings. And the Suit of Swords is about the element of air, which represents communication, intellect, wisdom. So Queen of Swords is somebody that is like verbally defensive. Like, they will, like, in the funniest sense, I like to say they will cut somebody down to protect someone they love. But it's not necessarily that energy that I'm feeling right now. The Queen of Swords is clarified by Taurus, representing trust, patience, and sensuality. So I almost feel like this is a calling within yourself to let sort of this side be known in kind of a gentle way. So like to defend yourself and to trust that it is okay to do that. And the reason that I think that's the case is because right after it we have the Fool in reverse, and the Fool is a major arcana, so this is like the most critical, strong card of this whole reading because none of the other ones are major arcana, but the Fool in reverse. So the Fool upright represents new beginnings, spontaneity, naivety of being new to the world, freshness in that. It being reversed could mean many different things to me, like maybe being jaded through bad experience, or being stuck instead of starting over, or that you shouldn't start over right now, that you have to keep going down a road and not be reckless in that way. but it's clarified by the Sun, signifying self-expression and embodying truth. So I feel like this is almost asking you, again, not in the most cutthroat way that I can read this, but in a more gentle way, that you need to kind of get things together, not be naive, not feel like you have to just recklessly start over, but that you have to take the opportunity to defend yourself, not in a not like in a vicious, ruthless, conniving way, but like in a, when I see the word trust here clarifying this defensive card, and then self-expression, it's like allowing yourself to have the vulnerability to express your truth in order to stand your ground, and to do that in a more tone of seriousness, because it's the full reverse, it's not the full upright. And that also as a way of like not running away from your problems, but addressing the path that you're already on. Now, further down the line, Six of Coins, it's the card of give and take, which is why you have this like little Monsieur bunny up here, and he's on a scale, and he's got two rabbits that he's balancing, I guess the carrots or whatever he's giving to them, which maybe this really speaks to you as having Virgo as your moon sign. It's the sign, nope, that's Libra. Sorry, I'm not the biggest on astrology yet, still kind of like in my own education mode for that, sorry. Anyways, this draws out Libra energy for me because of the scales, but that's not you. I'm just getting confused. But maybe either way, since I'm hitting on a funny note, this is just probably something you really want to pay attention to. So, Six of Coins has to do with give and take, generosity or receiving, in general balance. And this is clarified by this nice nature card that says air, which that is in tune with you as Gemini Sun. So that is an air sign. And this is in tune with you, the Queen of Swords, that this is kind of like the journey that you're on to kind of stand your ground here. So as an air card right here. So let me see. Again, air is about intellect and communication, and how you have to balance that out here. I feel like you're burying your main element, and this is asking you to bring it out a little bit. Not in a ruthless way, because air cards, they're not like water. Air signs are not like water signs, which are super emotional, or fire signs, which are super passionate necessarily, or earth signs that are like super stable, and you know, air signs, I think, can in general have a sense of like a little bit of cutthroatness to them if they're not careful, or kind of like the emotional staleness of like logic and rationale without the heart and emotion behind it. And maybe you're in a situation where you're giving a lot of your heart, like paradoxically giving a lot of your heart and then suppressing your own heart. And it's kind of like getting back the balance of your core between the care you are trying to build up and give to others, and versus needing to take care of yourself and stand by your truths and the logic in your mind. So it is asking for you to balance and express yourself. I kind of feel like this is all along the same line. And then lastly, it leaves off with Four of Coins in reverse. Now the Four of Coins, the way they have it on this card, so it's just so that I remember, it's reversed, but if you look at it upright, these cards are so cute. Sorry that my camera's not the clearest, but anyways, you kind of got like this cute big old hamster, and it's got like presents, and it's guarding all of its presents on top of its little mushroom home. And basically this card, whatever deck that you see it in, is usually just somebody guarding everything that they have. Now, just to remind myself, it was in reverse. So I mean, that's basically what the Four of Coins, or the Pentacles is another word for coins in tarot. So, so coins, something material, right? It's the earth element suit of the tarot deck. And the Four of Pentacles is about guarding what you have. It can be about a lack of vulnerability and holding everything super tight because you don't want to lose anything. And I think this is asking you to let go of that a little bit. And it's clarified by the rainbow, signifying beauty. So I think it's telling you that you're going to find the beauty in releasing yourself to be vulnerable. Might you lose some things? Yeah, that's how that goes. But is it worth holding on to things that you have to already give up part of yourself for? What you really need to be holding on to is yourself. And then you can welcome the things that respect yourself and give you that equal give and take. Like if you're going to give your heart, they also give your heart to you, so that you can balance it with your self-expression, with your intellect, and that you don't have to suppress yourself to be in alignment with somebody else. It all takes equal give and take, so we're always balancing the scales, you know. That's where the mind, the air element, comes in as well. Like I'm a Cancer, Sun, Pisces, Moon, and that makes me like super water. And a lot of times that emotional, like that double emotion of me overrides any air. I don't even know if I have air in my chart, but it overrides the air element such that like I will give till it makes no fucking sense anymore. Where like it doesn't help anybody at all, especially myself. You're a Gemini Sun, so you have this in you. I feel like you're in a place of like learning balance, and now you got to swing balance back to more what your core is, and like, yes, bring out that heart in you for somebody else. Like I feel like you're letting somebody else express and embody their truth, and now it's your turn to do it. And maybe you're holding on so tightly to not doing that because you're scared it's going to make you lose who or what you have, whatever this situation is, romantically, career-wise, family-wise, friend-wise, I don't know. But you kind of got to loosen that grip, because if you are holding so tightly to hold something you have, you just lose everything behind your hand. You lose your whole self. All your circulation is going into your hand to hold on to that like bouquet of flowers or whatever it is, and then the rest of your body dies off. So you got to loosen your grip and maintain yourself in order to really thrive. And you may be pleasantly surprised, like maybe this person wants you to be more vulnerable and to live your truth, and it'll work out. Or maybe it won't, but then you don't have to worry about doing this anymore and you can go forward. So okay, I think that's what I have for you as far as the cards. I like to leave my readings with a little melody. I'm getting like kind of silly mode, but okay, so I like to do this again with my number dies. So do I have all of them here? Maybe lost one somewhere along the way. Oh well. This goes up to 7 plus 1, so like 8. And I determine what notes I'm going to play kind of based around that. Okay. 4, 7, 1, 5, 7. Oh, there's no dead notes in this one. 6 and 1. I'm going to practice it a couple times, but the point of this is that in tarot we can get really wound up. It's supposed to be, oh, this was 7, yeah. It's supposed to be meditative, mindful, like be in the present, hear from spirit, get insight. Oh, damn, I keep moving it. I think this was 7, yeah. Get insight, move forward with a feeling of light and love. Sometimes we listen to tarot and we get even more wound up, but that's why I like to give like a meditative practice at the end. Get your own little personalized tune from spirit, but also to like give you a minute just to chill, to breathe in and out, and clear out any of the fear. I feel like there could be many different emotions that trouble you, like anger, sadness, etc. But I feel like today it's the fear we want to clear out. So you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. Just keep walking and living the experience. And yes, that's not saying everything is good. Things fucking suck a lot of the time. But you don't have to be afraid. You can be afraid, but it shouldn't overtake you. And when you feel afraid, take a deep breath and then just like appreciate that as your life experience, and that it's going to teach you something, and that hills and valleys, right? As cliche as that sounds, like sometimes you're on the peak, sometimes you're in the valley, sometimes it's nice and clear weather, sometimes it's muddy, but either way, there's some beauty to it, whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable, and it's all part of the journey. We kind of have to accept some of that too. There's night and day. It's not day all the time. We also have night, but there's purpose to this, and it helps us appreciate each side, right? So, okay. Flower Tarot. That was your reading and melody for Gemini Sun, Virgo Moon, Aquarius Rising. Thank you for being here, and I wish you love, light, healing, and a good week. Even if it sucks right now, be grateful for the good parts of it, and you'll start walking back up that hill. Okay? Thank you.